Well, good morning. I want to share with you guys something real quick about one of the biggest mistakes that I see people set in goal setting and goal achieving. And it really starts in the very beginning, at the initial stages, right? They'll have this goal just boop, pop into their mind and they'll say, oh, that's big. I want to go for that. But, I don't know how I'm going to do it. They say, I don't know how. But as my mentor, Paul Martinelli, says, he says, you've got to suspend the requirement of knowing how to get started. Because here's the deal, if you knew how you were going to do it, you're not going to know how, right? If you knew how you were going to do it, you would already have done it by now. So you've got to suspend the requirement of knowing how to get started. Several months ago, I was out for a run, and as I was running off in the distance, I could see a guy, and as I got a little bit closer to him, I noticed it was one of my friends from high school. So we met and we got to talking, and I was asking him how things were going, and he said, I don't really like what I'm doing. I want to start my own thing. I want to start my own business. And that's something I can get excited about right there. I love entrepreneurship, and when he told me that, I said, oh yeah, here we go. And I said, well, tell me, when are you going to do that? And he said, well, I want to and I would, but now's not the right time. I don't have the time to do it right now. And besides, I don't have the money to buy equipment, and I don't have all the money that you need to start a business. And I've always heard also that if you're going to start a business, you got to know the right people. And, I don't really know anybody around here. And I've never owned a business. I don't know how to operate a business. I don't have the skills to operate a business. And besides, I don't even know where I would start. I don't even know how to even start. But I tell you, if I did have the time, the money, the people, the skills, and the how-to, then I would definitely make the decision to start. And that's where I see one of the biggest mistakes is people will say, if I had the time and the money, then I would make the decision to go for my goal. If I knew the right people and if I had the right skills, then I would make the decision to go for my goal. And definitely, if I knew how, I would make the decision to go for my goal. But I tell you, the decision does not come at the end. The decision becomes at the beginning, okay? It starts with the decision. It starts with the commitment up front. Because only once you make the decision and only once you're committed and you actually start, do you find the time and do you find the money. Right? It's not just going to pop out of nowhere, right? You're not going to get an extra 2 hours here and a couple $100 extra there. We spend our time, we spend our money, our resources on the things that we truly desire. And only once we've made a decision up front will we find the time and will we find the money to make our way towards our goal. And it's only once we get started towards our goal do we meet the people. And it's only once we make the decision to start that we actually develop the skills to achieve that goal. And only then, once we actually get to the goal, can we look back and say how we actually did that. So I'll leave you with this quote here by Goethe. It says, until one is committed, there's hesitancy, a chance to draw back. I want to encourage you as you're setting your goals and you're looking to 2019 that you make the decision up front, that you are committed to what you want to do. I hope today has encouraged you and motivated you to get moving and stay moving. I hope that you'll join me on January the 8th in downtown Tupelo. We'll have a live goal setting seminar. You can join us for the live event or you can live stream it. Or if you have a group of people and you'd love for me to come in and work with your team, I'd be happy to do that as well. But I hope you guys have a great day and God bless.